and let the vlogage begin. Hi, I'm Chad, and welcome to Virtual Reality, where I like to start my vlogs because it's a place where we can go fast. So without further ado, let us go fast. Back to reality. Now in today's vlog, I am going to talk about my favorite mod to my motorcycle. I have made quite a few modifications myself, but there is one in particular that I think has made the most noticeable difference. And for me, that is my rear tire. So I'm not exactly sure which tires the Daytona 675 came with stock. I think they were some sort of Bridgestone Sport Touring tires. I know the 675R comes with Pirelli Super Corsas, but that's not what this is. So I'd never had those. What I do have are the Dunlop Q3s. I know they're a bit obsolete, and Dunlop has come out with not only the Q3 Plus, but the Q4. But I have yet to try those. I recently did just purchase a new rear tire. Man, I got to way back. Heartbreaking. Anyways, I did just recently purchase a new rear tire, and I was able to get a really solid deal on a Q3 because it was a closeout. So I got a tire for like $100. I mean, it's kind of hard to say no to that, especially when the alternative is going to be at least 160 or 70. But in particular, the reason I say modification, tires I do count as a mod. But the thing that made the biggest difference is the fact that rather than just slapping the standard size Q3s on, I have Q3 front, your standard 120, 70, 17 size. But my rear tire is actually a 190, 55. The standard rear tire size on the Daytona 675 is a 180, 55, 17. So there are a few different reasons that I decided to do this. The first reason is because, according to a Dunlop rep that was at a racetrack who I asked about this, the 190 55 rear tire is actually the correct match for the 120 70 front tire. They do make a 180, but I was using that rear tire edge to edge and still had more tire to lean on the front. Now the other reason that I decided to opt for the 190 was to make the bike a little bit more stable. Now of course there's a few different ways you can do this, one of which is steering stabilizer, but I didn't really feel like dropping $500 on an Olin's beautiful thing quite yet. So the rear tire was the solution in this case, given my budget. There we go, we got a wave. Waves, 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 waves! All Harleys too. Good friends. We're a motorcycling family, you know? Gotta represent. Gotta say what up to you fellows. So when I went from my CBR 600R to my Daytona 675, the first time I went to the racetrack, I noticed immediately that the bike was extremely nimble. The thing just fell over into corners. You barely had to make a steering input. The flip side of that is that when you were exiting the corner and on the gas, it was really easy to get some pretty crazy head shakes. Now, two solutions to that. First one could have been a steering stabilizer. This bike does have one. It's just OEM, and it honestly, I don't think it makes that much of a difference. I've never taken it off and tried it. I don't think I ever would, just because I guess I don't really care that much. But it doesn't seem like it helped that much in the first place. So the second solution, wider rear tire. What's going on when you're exiting the corner on the gas? The rear tire is loading up and you're having issues with stability. by adding just that extra little bit of weight and also altering the final drive to make it a little bit taller, the bike becomes a little bit more stable. This also plays into turning in, and it still turns in really easily compared to my Honda or any of my friends' 600cc sport bikes. But I don't get the gnarly head shakes on the way out of turns as bad anymore. So this is actually the second 190/55 tire that I have put on this bike. I had a 180/55 on the rear when I first got it, and I bought my first set of Q3s for it. But after I went to my second set and I changed the rear, I went for the 190 rear. And I've been very happy with it. I did 3 track days on it. It made a noticeable difference. The bike felt stabler mid-corner as well as on the straights, as well as under braking, but still turned in pretty easily. So overall, I think it's a very good modification, and the thing that has made the most noticeable difference to my motorcycle. But I wouldn't necessarily recommend it for everybody. This is just my personal preference. If you're trying to modify your R6 or your ZX6R or your GSXR, you might not want the 190 rear tire. Oh, that guy looked kind of uncomfortable. Passenger on a dirt bike. Don't know if I'd be comfortable trying that. Anyways, so conclude my thoughts on why my 190/55 Dunlop Q3 rear tire is the best modification I have made to my motorcycle. Well, maybe not the best, but my favorite. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you have a topic you would like to hear me talk about in a vlog, drop it in the comments. I'd be happy to make a video about it. Also, feel free to interact with me. I appreciate any kind of feedback, positives or criticisms. Looking to improve and see what I can do to get more people to watch me talk about motorcycle stuff. Thanks for watching. Later.